They say radio waves never die. They simply keep traveling through the air, through time, waiting for someone to listen. And sometimes, what you hear is not of this world. It was Halloween night, 1983. A cold wind was blowing through the small town of Maple Hollow. The streets were empty, except for the echo of a single voice coming from an old radio station on the edge of town. "Good evening, Insomniac," the announcer said, his voice soft but tired. "This is Mike Harlan, listening to Night Whispers 103.6 FM. It's just after midnight. Let's see who's still awake tonight." There was a faint static. Then, a call came in. A low, shaky male voice. "Hello? Mike? I need to tell someone what happened. It was Halloween night, 1974. Mike smiled from behind the microphone. "Okay, buddy, that sounds like a scary story." But there was no laughter on the other end, just breathing. Then, "They never found her body, Mike." The announcer froze. "Who are you talking about?" "The girl. The one they buried alive." Mike leaned closer to the microphone, thinking it was a joke. However, the caller's tone remained unchanged. "I called the radio for help. No one answered. They thought it was a Halloween joke." Mike felt a chill run through his body. He looked at the illuminated clock. 12:17 a.m. "Sir," he told me, "where are you calling from?" "I'm calling from here," the man whispered. The line went dead. Mike sat up, his heart pounding. He checked the call log. No incoming number. No log. Just blank. He replayed the recording. The voice wasn't there. Just static. But in the static, there was something. A faint female voice. Screaming. The next morning, Mike told the station manager about the call. The station manager blanched after Mike told him what had happened. He said, "Mike, that call you just described happened before, years ago." He opened a drawer and pulled out a yellowed newspaper clipping. The headline was, "Local girl found dead after radioing for help in 1974. Mike stared at the picture. Same city, same station, the same words the caller had used. Then he felt dizzy. The room erupted with noise. The confusion in his head seemed to increase. That night, he returned to the studio, alone. 12:00 a.m. He switched on the microphone. "The whispers of the night are with you. And if you can hear me, call me again." Distortion. Then a voice, the same trembling tone. "Mike, you shouldn't have asked." He reached for the volume control, but before he could touch it, all the studio lights flickered. The old tape recorder began spinning. The speakers were filled with a woman's scream, a haunting sound. He could feel it. And above it, the same male voice whispered, "She called for help." And no one came. The next morning, the police arrived after neighbors reported radio noise at dawn. They found the microphone still working. The recording light flickered, but the studio was empty. Only the last broadcast remained on the tape, a few seconds of distortion. Then Mike's voice became faint and distant, almost an echo. "This is Night Whispers 103.6 FM, closing down forever." Everything seemed normal. Weeks later, a new late-night announcer took over, until Halloween night arrived again. At 12:17 a.m., the same time every year, the same call came back, a man's voice, low, shaking. "I need to tell someone what happened. They say radio waves never die. They keep traveling, carrying voices that refuse to be forgotten. And if you're driving late on Halloween night and you hear a faint broadcast on an empty frequency, please turn it off, because you might not like. Who's calling yet?"